the silence sings instead. I hear it creeping through the walls, in every room, in every call. I reach for you in the morning haze, but your warmth has long been replaced by pillows cold and air so still, by time that bends against my will. The puppy brews but tastes like dust. No kiss goodbye, no morning trust, just echoes clanging in the cups. The life we had has given up. Your coat still hangs behind the door, your sense the ghost I can't ignore. And every time I try to breathe, your memory ties a knot beneath. Was it too much, the love I gave, or not enough to make you stay? When the silence breaks, it screams your name, louder than my pride, sharper than my shame. It cuts through me like frozen glass, reminds me that the past won't pass. When the silence breaks, I fall again, to every fight, to every end. I built a life where you once lay, and now the silence takes your place. Your voice still lives in worn out songs that play on repeat all day long. I pretend you're just a call away, but phones don't ring for those who stray. I wrote a note I'll never send, to tell you I would still pretend that one more chance might bring you home. A ghost return to graves alone. I count the minutes, I count the days, since love walked out and hope decayed. The silence grows, it owns the night, and I can't find the strength to fight. Your footsteps echo in my head, but you're just shadows that I fed. The world has moved, but I stand still inside the room you used to fill. When the silence breaks, the silence came too loud tonight. Your echo danced in the candlelight. Every frame we ever made, now just ghosts that never fade. I traced your name on the frosted glass, like maybe time could bring you back. But morning never heard my cries, and the dawn still wears your last goodbye. I whispered all the words you used to say, but they fall like petals washed away, ashes in the rain. That's what we became, burning bright then swept away by winds we couldn't tame. I held on to your flame, but it flickered out in pain. Now all I have are memories and ashes in the rain. the table just for one, but pretend the other seat's not gone. Our shadows live inside this room. They talk in silence, they resume the love we thought would never die, now buried deep where we can't find. If love could hold against the storm, why am I still aching from your warmth? Ashes in the rain, that's what we became. You were here, then just a name. I still scream, but you're untamed. I tried to rise again, but the hurt just still remains. Now I drown in yesterdays with ashes in the rain. Inside your smile, and now I walk its empty aisle. Each promise cracks beneath my feet, the vows we swore incomplete. You're in the wind, you're in the sky, in every tear I never dried. No matter how I beg or bend, some songs just never reach the end. Final in the rain, that's what we became. Too deep, we fell too fast, and nothing gold can ever last. I whisper your name, but it trembles just the same. You're a ghost I can't contain forever. Ashes in the rain. I wrote you letters in the dark, each word a fading, bleeding mark. I sealed them with a silent cry and tucked them where my hopes still lie. The ink ran wild from trembling hands, a language love no longer understands. I told you things I couldn't say when your heart began to drift away. The pages curled from candle flame, like time they folded under shame. I asked you why you stopped the fight, and why our days turned into night. I told you that I couldn't sleep with all these wounds that cut too deep. I signed your name with aching grace, still dreaming of your absent face. But words unsaid are heavy ghosts, and haunt the hearts that love the most. These are letters I never sent, filled with all the love I spent on moments that you let decay, on dreams you simply walked away. Each line a tear I tried to hide, each paragraph a heart that died. I kept them hidden, never meant to mail the pain you never felt. You used to say I knew you best, but left me guessing like the rest. You pulled away like ocean tides, while I stood still with arms open wide. I asked myself 1,000 times, was silence ever not a crime? I begged you once, but not again. Pride grows like frost where when sorrow's voice is mute and smooth. I hold the letters in my hands and feel what no one understands. I'd give the world for one reply, but now I've only ink to cry. You'll never read what I forgave, but every word you digs my grave's my these are the letters I never sent, testaments of what we meant, written in the dusk we knew. Before your love turned pale and blue, I'll burn them slowly, page by page, until my heart is free.
Underneath the gray, the sky whipped slow, like all the tears you never show. The streets were empty, cold and bare, just like the love we used to share. Your footsteps echoed down the lane, then disappeared in pouring rain. I called your name, but heard no sound, just silence where you're not around. Drops fell like shattered glass on promises too fragile to last. I wrapped my heart in broken light and held on tight through stormy nights. Your shadow lingered at my door, but never crossed the threshold more. You slipped away like mist and steam, a distant, lost and fading dream. Was it all just washed away, or left to dry in disarray? I'm fading in the rain, drowning in the pain of every whispered lie and every last goodbye. The storm inside my chest won't let me rest. I'm fading in the rain, and nothing feels the same. Found your coat beneath the tree, a silent ghost that followed me. The scent of you still haunts the air, a memory too much to bear. I wonder if you think of me as I stand here endlessly in puddles where reflections break. I see the love I couldn't save. The rain keeps falling like regret, a liquid memory I can't forget. It blurs the edges of your face, but never erases your place. I'm soaked in sorrow, lost in pain, forever fading in the rain. Final, I'm fading in the rain, caught between the chains of a love that slipped away, like night dissolves in day. The storm inside my chest won't let me rest. I'm fading in the rain, and nothing feels the same.
We stood beneath a broken sky. Our promises began to die. I held your hand, but it slipped through like water's touch, so cold and true. The words we said were bittersweet, like distant echoes we could not meet. I swore I'd never let you go, but fate had other plans to show. Your eyes were storms, your voice a plea. I begged for one last memory to hold us close, despite the fall, before the silence swallowed all. The clock ticked loud against the night, counting down our lost delight. I made a vow you wouldn't hear, to keep your love forever near. But promises are fragile things, like broken wings that cannot sing. This is the last promise I made, to hold your heart though it may break, to love you through the coldest days. Even when you turn away, I'll keep the flame that never dies. Though it's dimmed by all the lights, this is the last promise I keep. In the silence from sleep, you sleep. The stars above refuse to shine on a love that's lost its time. I trace the scars we couldn't heal, and all the wounds too deep to feel. I whisper to the empty air, hoping somehow you're still there. Though you're gone, I still believe in the last promise we conceived. If time could rewind, I'd hold you tight and never let you fade from sight. But some goodbyes have no return, and some fires only burn final. This is the last promise I make, to hold your heart though it may break, to love you through the coldest days. Even when you turn away, I'll keep the flame that never dies. Though it's dimmed by all the lights, this is the last promise. In the quiet of our room, shadows crawl and twist in gloom. They trace the shape of what we had, a love once bright, now dim and stare. The light is fled, the night remains, and all that's left are ghostly chains. I watch the shadows on the wall, remind me how we used to fall. Your laughter hides beneath the dark, a distant haunting broken spark. I try to reach but fall through air. Your touch no longer lingers there. The photographs begin through there, by memories we never made. someday light will break and shadows turn the shapes we make. But till then I'll watch them crawl, these endless shadows on the wall. Shadows on the wall, I hear your call. But when I turn around, you're nowhere to be found. Through night to front, they rise on the fall. Just like the love we lost and let go. Pictures shattered on the floor, broken frames of what we swore to hold forever, keep and keep. But now the silence is so deep, your face is cracked in every shard. The love we built now torn and marred. I try to piece the past again, but it slips like water through my hands. Every scene, a story lost where we had been. The smiles frozen, cracked and worn, like fragile glass forever torn. I trace the edges of the pain that cuts beneath the surface stain. The memories I can't reclaim lie broken in the frames. How do you mend a heart that's torn when every piece feels so inside the broken frames. I wish to hold you once again, but time won't bend to ease the pain. The fragments sharp beneath my skin remind me where we might have been. I stand among the scattered glass, remembering how love can pass, like broken frames that never heal, only wounds too deep to feel. Maybe someday light will shine and broken frames become divine. But till then I'll stand and stare at all the love lost there. Broken frames on the wall hold the rise and fall of love we lost and left behind. Fractured dreams that fill my mind, broken frames that tell the tale of a love that could not sail through storms that crushed and maimed the hearts inside the broken frames. Maybe someday light will shine and broken frames become divine. But till then I'll stand and stare at all the love lost there. Final broken frame.
your voice in fading echoes, a distant song the heart still knows. It whispers soft in empty halls and breaks like waves against the walls. Your words like ghosts that haunt my mind, lost echoes left so far behind. I reach for sounds that slip away, like fading light at end of day. The laughter once so clear and bright is now a shadow lost tonight. I try to catch the fleeting sound, but all I find is lost and drowned. The memories, they start to blur, like misty dreams that never were. I hold the silence cold and thin, where echoes die and once had been. Can love survive when echoes fade? Or is it only memories made? Fading echoes in my mind, love that's lost but still I find. In every quiet empty space, your faded echoes leave a trace. I chase the ghost of what we knew, but faded echoes won't come through. They slip away, they disappear, leaving only silent tears. I close my eyes and try to hear the fading echoes drawing near, but all that's left is hollow sound of love once lost, now never found. I'm trapped between what wasn't gone, between the dusk and breaking dawn, and fading echoes fill the air of love that's gone but still is there. If I could hold those echoes tight, I'd bring back love to endless night. But fading echoes always stray and slowly slip and fade away. Fading echoes in my mind, love that's lost but still I find. In every quiet empty space, your faded echoes leave a trace. I chase the ghost of what we knew, but faded echoes won't come through. They slip away, they disappear, leaving only silent tears.
We built a love on hollow ground, a fragile place without a sound. The emptiness grew day by day, until the light just slipped away. Your eyes were distant, cold and dark, and I was left with hollow heart. I tried to find the love inside, but it had turned and said goodbye. empty promises we knew. I held on tight but lost my grip as love slipped past my trembling lips. The silence filled the empty space where once was home, now just a trace of hollow hearts that lost their way and faded slowly into gray. How did we fall so far apart? Two hollow hearts without a start. Hollow hearts that beat no more, empty shells on a distant shore. We love, we lost, we love, we carved. Two broken hollow hearts the shadows show. Your promises we couldn't keep. Hollow hearts that once were whole, now fragments of a shattered soul. Alone. If only we could start again and heal the wounds that never mend. But hollow hearts can't find their way through night to brighter day. Final hearts that beat no more, empty shells on a distant shore. We loved, we lost, we fell apart. Two broken hollow hearts. The silence screams, the shadows weep for promises we couldn't keep. Hollow hearts that once were whole, now fragments of a shattered soul. I whispered words you couldn't hear. Beyond the pain, beyond the fear, our love slipped through the cracks of time. A silent fading broken rhyme. I stood alone where memories lie and said the hardest goodbye. Not just farewell, but something more. A closing of a worn out door. The echoes of your voice remain like ghosts that dance inside my brain. I reach for you, but find the void where love was lost and then destroyed. I try to hold what's left behind, but all that's gone is undefined. Beyond goodbye, beyond the tears, beyond the weight of all these years, is to be, a chance to be free. If love can die, then love can heal. A broken heart can slowly feel